Today we've been invited to Kevock Garden Nursery, and look at the setting. It's absolutely stunning. We're going to get a real insight today on what happens with the Caledonian horticultural product, Green Goodness, and how they use it in their herbaceous mixes, but also using it as a top dressing. Graham's going to show us around, and I hope you enjoy. Graham, thank you ever so much for welcoming us to Kevock Garden Nursery. Can you just give us an overview of what happens here?
Yeah, so we're a small independent nursery just outside Edinburgh. We specialise in bog, woodland and alpine plants, rare and unusual plants from all around the world.
Excellent. And I'm seeing over here that we have a couple of bags of Caledonian Horticulture Green Goodness. Can you explain to me where that fits in with your everyday workings here?
Absolutely. So yeah, until we sort of found Caledonian Horticulture, as it were, we were really struggling to replace the peat and make a non-peat-free business with horticulture sort of viable. But ever since we found that product, we use it for everything in all different elements of our business.
Excellent. So is that singular, or do you use it as a hybrid mix within all your other mediums?
Yeah, exactly. So we can use it singular, which we use as a top dressing around certain plants, or we use it sort of in our mixes as well. We do sort of 3 or 4 different unique mixes, and it's a key sort of vital part of those mixes as well.
Excellent. Well, if you don't mind, would it be possible to have a look at that being mixed together?
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant. So it's brilliant to be in here now. Can you talk to us about what's happening here?
Yeah, so what we have here is one of our mixes. This is a woodland mix. So this is used for sort of 1 litre perennials, things like Meconopsis, Primulas, Corydallis, all those sorts of things. We've got the base on the floor, which is sort of, it's got a grit, a multi-purpose peat-free. But then the key element is the Green Goodness. So this really does add aeration to the mix. It's sort of, you can see just from the lightness and the amount of content in it and the variable sizes, the particle size.
Yeah, it's really fluffy, isn't it?
Which just adds a little bit of openness to the mix.
Brilliant. Okay. And then on top of this, do you use any of this for, you said for the Meconopsis, that you use that as a layer over the top there?
Yeah, so that's the other great thing about this compost is it's a great top dressing as well. So with the Meconopsis, they're very, very hungry plants. So they like lots and lots of nutrients. They go in really nutrient-rich soils. So just a little top dressing of this around the crown, just making sure you don't cover the ground too much.
Okay.
But just leaving it around there just to sort of continually feed the plant in the ground.
Brilliant. And it's absolutely wonderful to be here in your herbaceous beds. Now, as far as I understand, these are all being grown with the Green Goodness mix, peat-free. Can you tell us more about that and how its growth has been really steady and very lush, and anything else to do with
Absolutely,
that aspect?
yeah. So as you quite rightly say, here we are in the herbaceous. You can see just from like the heights and the sort of, they're not that big, lax, luscious growth that as soon as any rain or frost comes, sort of damages them. They're really nice continual growth with staged sorts of layers. They just look healthy in the mix as well. They haven't got that sort of fake, almost green plastic vibe they get when they're grown with so much sort of artificial fertilizers as well.
And producing lots of flower heads as well here. Is that just regular throughout the season? Have you noticed the improvement with that?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, no, especially things like the Astrantia, the flowers are a lot more sort of sturdier and compact in this peat-free mix as well.
Excellent. I think it'd be really good for us to see maybe a comparison as well. So maybe we can move over to one of the borders where you have some of your remnants of the peat, and just so we can have a little look and just see that difference. But the height on these is absolutely stunning, really incredible. And I love how you kind of said about how it's not that plastic green growth, but a really lush organic growth there.
Exactly. Yeah, very good work.
All right, let's have a look.
Thank you.
So we're in the remnants of peat here in the containers. And as we're looking here, that there is, as you've mentioned, there's some slight yellowing. Can you just kind of guide us on where that's come from?
Yeah, I think peat, although it's a fantastic product and it has been used because it has been such a good product, it does have the ability to sort of break down and turn to like a mush after a certain amount of time. especially in pots, and then you start to see the plants degrade in there as well.
And with these, will you just shift them on as normal?
Yeah, we do a 2-year rotation. So once something reaches 2 years in the autumn, we take them all in, divide them all up.
Thank you very much for inviting us here to Kevock Garden Nursery, Specialist Nursery, and to see our product in use.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's crucial to our business. It's such a key element of what we do.
Perfect. And so, eliminating peat from all the mail orders that go out is a mainstay of what's going to happen for the future. Yeah. An example.
Yeah, exactly. And we can use it in all of our products as well. From all different stages of the plant development, we use that product.
Brilliant. It's a wonderful day visiting Kevock Garden Nursery. And it's a specialist nursery for alpine, bog and woodland planting. And what's been really insightful is seeing how the Green Goodness product is used in-house with all their work. Really thinking about the future and how we eliminate peat products for peat-free future, a sustainable future.